Today, let's go from this to this using Arteza metallic paints. Hi there, my name's Carolyn Dunn and I'm a dot mandala artist, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel. Let's get at it. These paints are more of a heavier bodied paint, and so we'll need to mix in some pouring medium to get it to the consistency for dotting. The colors we're using are in the Arteza Premium Metallics. And we have Royal Purple, Pearl Magenta, Pearl Pink, Pearl Turquoise, Pearl Glacier Blue, Pearl Lime Green, Pearl Golden Hour, and Pearl White. Beautiful. And again, the base was painted with black craft paint and then covered with Dragonfly glaze. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I've signed it. I've called it the Universe. And look at how shiny that is. Oh, I just love that. So that's the back side, and of course I varnished it. As you know, I always varnish mine first on the back. It's not varnished on the front, but it looks like it. And I've laid it out. I've used a soapstone pencil as it adheres a little bit better to that shiny surface. We're going to start off by mixing up some of that gold with the Liquitex to make it the perfect consistency for dotting. Okay, we're going to go in with that center dot now. Okay, we're going to start off with the pink tool, the large end of the pink tool, and the pearl white paint. I saw this idea on one of my Facebook groups. It's my paint sleeve. It's just an old sock with the toe cut out of it, and I put it on my arm, and then I can wipe off my tools right on my sleeve. Okay, going in with the pearl magenta now, large end of the white tool. Now we're going in with the Pearl Royal Purple, large end of the blue tool, and we'll do another round of dots here. Okay, moving on to the Pearl Turquoise, large end of the green tool. Now we're going in with the Pearl Lime Green, and this is our last row of dots before we're going to put in our silver stars. This is the Universe. I wanted to bring in all of the colors of the universe and also reminding me of Northern Lights a bit too. So okay, I am going to put silver stars in this round. So wish me luck. These silver stars will end up being gold as I changed my mind on the color. Okay, I forgot to press record, but as you can see, I've placed tiny little silver stars all around that row. And now we're going to get into doing some swooshes. Okay, we're going to start with swooshes in magenta. And we'll start with using the large end of the blue tool, and then we'll drag that dot down with the small end of the blue tool. The next swooshes are in purple. We start a little bit lower than the magenta one, and we're using the same tool to drag that down. Okay, I am loving these colors. Now we're going to go in with the turquoise. And for this swoosh, we'll be using the pink tool. There we go, all the way around. Now, from here, we're going to draw down to here. We'll start with the blue coming down, and then the purple, and then the pink, Now I have to check all the way around first to make sure we can get in where we want to, and I think we can. And you see I sort of put in some midpoint lines so that I would stay on track. And I just want to come down to there. And I want to just come right to that line because we're going to do a round of green dots. Now we're on to the purple. And we'll just start it where that one ends. And next is our magenta, using again the pink tool. Okay, all the way around. So I do want to go around with the green dots, but before I do that, I want to put something in there. So I think we're going to put pearl white in there. And we're using the number 8 DIY Mandala Stones tool. And of course, we'll go all the way around. Are we looking at all cosmic or spacey yet? Let's just say that the universe is our color palette. Beautiful, just as we thought, right? Now we're going to be moving into the pearl lime green and using the number 11 tool. We're in. I feel like we need a little gold dot above the stars. What say you to that? So I'm using the small end of the pink tool to just add this little dot. Ah, there, I like that. So we're going to go in with the number 20 tool and create some dots on every other line. Okay, we're going to start with the pearl white to create a row of dots around here. And we'll use the large end of the pink tool for the uppermost dot. And we'll walk the dots down with that as well. There we go. And that is the pearl white. Next, we'll go in with the magenta, I think. Oh, don't need that. I've got it already mixed up. Maybe we'll use the white tool now. And we'll just put a nice, lovely dot above there. And then we'll walk those dots down and stay out of that pearl paint. Okay, you guessed it, we're going purple next with the large end of the blue tool. And we'll walk those down. And I want to leave enough negative space that you can really see that surface with the dragonfly glaze on it. Helps bring out that whole cosmic theme. Okay, we're going to give this a go with the green tool, the large end of the green tool, and the turquoise paint. And I've just created some lines there to help keep me on track. Need lots of paint. And if you need to smooth out your edges, just use your needlepoint tool with a little bit more paint. Okay, let's come up the other side. You know, when you start running out of paint, when you can start to see that line through there. And we're going to create these swooshes all the way around. Not touching the tool all the way down when I'm up at the top there, because it will end up getting into the purple paint, which is what we don't want. Okay, part one. Now I want to take that green paint, the lime green paint, and do dots halfway down. We'll create a nice big dot there with the large end of the green tool. And then we're going to use the same end of the tool to walk that down. Okay, I've sort of sketched in where the next swooshes are going, and they're going to be in the purple. Again, using the green, the large end of the green tool, and we're just gonna start. So we want to come up beside that blue. Need a lot more paint. I just have to be careful not to get my hand into the other paints. Let's come down the other side. Now they should both meet right at that center line. And when I come in with the paint loaded there, I barely touch the surface. There, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip one, because I don't want those colors sort of all bleeding together there. Now this one, as you can see, I'm off a little bit, so I'm just coming over a bit, just to try and get that line, have everything symmetrical. Lots more paint. Now I'll switch ends. Okay, again, barely touching the surface. Just want to bring that up. lovely. And we'll do this all the way around. Okay, we have one more to do. Be careful going in here because it could easily bleed into that one, so we'll just get it down past there before we add any more paint. Okay, I'm happy with that. So right at the top here is going to be the white. And below that will be the purple. And below that will be the blue. Okay, and now we'll put in our swoosh, and we're using the green tool. And we're gonna put this in like so, and just drag that down. And let's see how that goes. Even the small end of the yellow tool first. So let's go with the blue. And then we'll go with the purple. Now I'm at the large end of this tool. And then we'll use the pink tool, the white. And then we'll see, we'll get all the way around and we'll see what we think of that. Well, we'll like it by then, won't we? I kind of enjoy, I really enjoy actually, trying to figure out where something is going to go, and you know what happens when you get somewhere and the space that you've left is too small or anything like that, where you just sort of have to troubleshoot and see what would work and see what wouldn't, and everything might not be exactly perfect, but it's art. It's not a photograph. Love these big white ones. The white pearl is beautiful in this. And the white, I think, is the one that you really want to try and get down to the bottom there, because it stands out. There. Now we can bring in our gold again, our golden hour gold, and put a little tiny gold dot right there. Okay, now what? Okay, I want to put some alternating swooshes on here, and we're going to alternate between blue and purple. We're using the large end of the pink tool, and we're starting with the turquoise swipes, and we're going to go all the way around and just leave a little bit of space so you can get your alternating swoosh in the purple. And now for the alternating swooshes. So they are in purple, and we're still using the pink tool, but you'll need to decide whether or not the large end or the small end might be better. And that's up to you. Oh, I'm just loving it. Okay, so I've gone ahead and placed some magenta dots on every other line, and I used the number 24 DIY Mandala Stones tool. Okay, my friends, let's create some petals around these gorgeous magenta flowers. Let's start with the large end of the yellow tool. And let's place these uppermost dots all the way around. And let's walk those dots around. Okay, so let's move up to the white tool, the large end of the white tool, and the turquoise paint. As you can see, we finished off the pink flowers by placing a row of purple petals using the large end of the blue tool. Then we've placed turquoise flowers on every other line in between the pink ones with the number 24 DIY Mandala Stones tool. We've put a row of white petals using the large end of the pink tool, and now we're working on some purple petals with the large end of the white tool. And that's got you caught up. And now, using the large end of the blue tool and the magenta paint, we're going to create the last row of petals on these beautiful flowers. Alrighty then, now we're going in with the large end of the white tool and we're going to create a trio of lime green swooshes in between the pink flowers. Now leave yourself enough room at the bottom because we are going to be placing a white dot down at the bottom. Okay? And we will place these swooshes all the way around. Now we will, when that is dry, go in and place a white, pearl white dot on all of those. I did want to go in and change those stars to gold. And let's see if I can do that without getting my hand in the paint. Okay, what do we think? I love the sheen on this one. Okay, so I've traced in these stars along the rim of our piece, and I'm going to be painting them in with the Golden Hour Gold. Now we're going to use the number 10 dotting tool to create pearl white dots at the base of those lime green swooshes, all the way around. Now we're going to create some interest between those stars. So we're going to use the large end of the blue tool and place a white, pearl white dot at along the rim in line with the top of the petals on the turquoise flower. And we're going to do that all the way around. And then we're going to walk those dots towards each of the stars. Now let's walk our dots to the stars using the large end of the white tool. Hello folks, this is our finished piece, but I can't decide whether or not I want to put top dots on it because I absolutely love these colors and I don't want to take away from that, but in a way it looks like it might want some. So I've got some saran wrap and I'm just going to test it and see what it would look like with top dots. And I'll just do it down here. So the colors that I have are Pearl Pink and Pearl Glacier Blue. And I'm going to see if I like them. Let's let the testing begin. Okay, here's the pink. I kind of like it. Though I think I want more of the base color showing, I don't mind this. And here's the Glacier Ice Blue. Again, yeah, I kind of like that. All right. It is nice to be able to test it to make sure that's what you really want. And if I go this way, I will probably dot these again with the base color. Okay, so after doing the saran wrap test, I decided that I should go in with top dots. Not that I want to cover these beautiful dots because I love the colors. So I'm not going to make the dots too big because I still want to see those underlying colors. So this first one we're going in with is the Pearl Glacier Blue, top dotting on these turquoise dots. And I think I'll try going in with the 13, see if that's going to be the right size for us. Yeah, I don't want any bigger than that. But it does give it some dimension, you know? Otherwise, it kind of looks like it's missing something. I like it. All right, and then the next color we're going to put on is the Pearl Pink. And we're going to put that on these beautiful magenta dots. And again, we'll use the same, the number 13. And then the last set of dots in the Glacier Blue. And the number 13 again. I'm going to dot these pearl white dots with the turquoise. Let's go in with the 4. And here we'll do purple using the number 6 tool. Okay, it is time to top dot our top dots using the number 8 tool. Ooh, I love that. Perfect. And now the magenta, number 8. And last is some more turquoise on these ones using the number 8 tool. There. And now we are done. Let them dry, and then we will varnish. we're going to go in with our first round of varnish on this beautiful piece, the universe. So I have my Liquitex high gloss varnish, my 3-inch high density brush, and a piece of paper towel. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some varnish, pour some varnish around the edges here, and we're going to bring all of that towards the edges. Make sure we get all of the edges covered, as I have just found that sometimes the edges will miss spots, and so I just like to get them in first to make sure I've got good coverage all the way around. A little bit more on this edge. Okay, now that I've got all the way around, I want to get some on my edges, on the rim. Now this will take a few coats of varnish. I usually do at least 3. And we'll put some in the middle here. Make sure everywhere is covered. Okay, and then I'm going to take my paper towel and I'm going to have it underneath, and as I draw across, I'll just dab off any excess. Quickly come across here and make sure we don't have any overage. And check again for a little bit of it coming over the edge. And then I noticed that I did get a bit of a drip down there, so I'll just draw that out to make sure it didn't get underneath. And let's just light that up to make sure we can see we've got everywhere. But at this point, you don't want to be running the brush over it again, because it can just cause a mess for you. It starts setting up fairly quickly. And I always look for bubbles, although I don't really see many on this. It's gone down in a nice coat. And anything we've missed, we're going to get on our next round of varnish or the following. Okay, I think we're good. But that looks pretty good for the first go round. We'll add 2 more coats of varnish and be ready to present. Thank you for joining me on another journey. Please like, comment, and if you would, please subscribe. I'd love that. Thanks so much for watching, and please keep on dotting.